I met a gypsy.
Like, I'll see things on the internet. Like, people have been posting a bunch of flashback freestyle stuff. I'm like, when was that? 1997. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I still remember the first time I saw the Crusty Demons video. I was like, mind blown. I'm like, this is the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life.
What year was that?
I must have been 97, right? Because
Yeah.
that's when it came out.
Yeah, yeah.
And
what was the buzz like here?
Oh,
Because this was the spot where it happened.
my buddy, so I used to ride dirt bikes with a guy named Don Burke and BMX ride with him. He's a super talented guy. And he called me up. Must have been on the house phone. I don't know if there were cell phones. Yeah, right? And he's like, you gotta see this. Come over to my house. He's the same guy that turned me on to listening to Pantera.
So, this guy fucks then.
This the guy goes for it.
Yeah, yeah.
And we watched in his living room, Crusty. I was just like, holy shit, we got to get new bikes and we got to go ride. This is unbelievable. I mean, I'm not sure how many people in the world it impacted like that, but like, I was like, I need a motorcycle and I got to go ride.
Dude.
And it was amazing. My mind's still blown. Like, I can still hear the songs. Like, when a song comes on Sirius or something from that video, or I hear something online playing in the background, and boom, it's straight back to that moment. It's like kind of like Tony Hawk, pro skater, right? You hear those songs, you're like, oh,
dude,
I can
100%.
still do those. I can still flick the dial, right?
Just button mash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Still not sure how it worked, but it did.
Dude, I remember. So we had my dad was in like a motorcycle group, and we had some like cousins that were cops and uncle and like that sort of stuff. So he was in like, it was called Prang, Police, Riders, and something group. And it was like all these cops and a few other dudes that just rode dual sports and did like these big tours and raced motocross together and shit. So anyway, one of the boys from that, I can't remember maybe 97 it came out. So
yeah, I think so. Right in there. He can tell us.
So I was 9 when it came out. And I remember Uncle Ando rolled through the front door. I was sitting on the couch, and like he'd obviously told my dad that we had to watch this movie. And the dirt bike shop in town that had all the
on the
VHS
on the PAL system.
Yeah, it was called Wayne Leonard Motorcycles. So he's like, I heard him on the phone to Dad. He's like, I stopped at Wayne Leonard's. I got the Crusty Demons movie. I'm coming over. And he rolled up. I was already sitting on the couch. My brother was there. My dad was there. Pops in the VHS. Crusty one.
Yeah, right?
Just fucking completely changed my life.
What were they thinking? It was amazing, though.
Unbelievable.
Such an opportunity for so many talented dirt bike riders that weren't going to or didn't want to do that extra work to race their bikes, to find another avenue, a whole other area of companies and brands and styles and ideas and looks. And it
generated a complete new culture.
For sure.
Like, and you would have seen it here.
Yeah. And those guys had pioneered some of the snowboard movies.
Dana and John
and Cammy and that group.
Yeah.
And I mean, they took that formula and just knocked the door down. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And that, I think, helped breathe energy into all action sports media. But we were living in this time, right? Like, I worked for Gotcha and MCD, and then Marvin Winkler was a part of that brand, and he made a deal with the Broadcom guys, and it became Blue Torch TV. And next thing I know, we're creating weeks of content for this TV show that's on every single day.
What channel was it on?
Fox Sports.
Really?
Yeah, CJ Oliveris, who's still in the action sports.
What was it called?
Sports. Blue Torch TV. First there was
Can you look that up on the lap? See if there's any YouTube clips of that.
First there was I can't remember. I must be old and soft in the head. Oh, he's gonna look it up.
Yeah, type it in.
There's probably some Blue Torch TV somewhere.
Blue Torch TV. My whole algorithm is this
one word.
Blue Torch TV.
There it is.
My whole algorithm is this Epstein thing, bro. It's taken over.
So there's just a bunch of like how
no way, dude.
Yeah. So anyway, there's a whole.
And this was on Fox.
I want to say it was on Fox. Yeah, I think
Metzger,
Yeah.
2002.
Does it say it on there?
MX Moto Survival Tour by
Yeah.
Etnies.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
this is living. And so you were hosting these like TV segments.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Dude.
We traveled this trip right here. We traveled for maybe 6 days as a group with all different teams. I think the Crusty guys had a team. The S&P guys had a team. Moto Triple X had a team.
Moto Survival Tour presented by Etnies hit the road with a circus of 50 people, 9 RVs.
Wow.
So that's the group. We traveled like Grand Junction, Caneville, Glamis, Akatia.
Just hit all the spots.
Yeah. The premise of it was because it was developing new live content. So you would, every day, the riders would go out and try to get a clip and upload it. And then people at home would vote. And whoever got the most votes stayed in.
Yeah, so it's like a bit of reality show.
Yeah, a bit
type
of reality
thing.
thing, yeah. But it just turned into a great time. Everybody just riding dirt bikes together. And
just cool that people were like, can you pause that? People that, it's cool people were investing in that.
Yeah, no, it was
time.
all that action sports, time. Now it's social media. Then there was no social media, but now that's where the vibe of the edits and the people that were creating those action sports TV shows or whatever it was are now working on people's social probably, or have ascended to be know-it-all social people, or I don't know what the right name is, the CEOs of a social company or something. It's like we talked about, that natural progression of people. So yeah, a lot of great times. Like, so that one you saw was dirt bikes, but they did it for wakeboarding and BMX. And
really?
Yeah. So they had a bunch of different hosts, they had a bunch of different sports, and they would create, sometimes it'd be a week of content from one event. Like they created, so bang, a year came into my head. In 2003, there was an event series called the Blue Torch. It wasn't Blue Torch. It was a company that sponsored it. I can't remember who, but it was called the Ride and Slide competition. And they would have a freestyle Moto X competition and a wakeboard competition at the same time at the same venue. So like one I remember they did was in Lake Elsinore.
Yeah.
And they did one in Irvine Lake and had these crazy freestyle courses and a wakeboard contest right next door. So the athletes all commingled. It was like a happening, It was like I don't want to say it was like a mini X Games because nothing was like the X Games. The X Games is just like they put so much effort into action sports. It was incredible.
Yeah.
But it was cool. It was definitely one of those things that like helped explode these sports out into the mainstream.
If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. And to listen to the full 3-hour podcast, search Gypsy Tales in your favorite podcast platform or click the link in the description below. Gypsy Gang.